Hello, everybody. How's everybody today? Give some shout outs here. Elizabeth, hello, hello, hello. Des, hello. Lady D, hello. And Lady D, member for 8 months. Woohoo! Mary Michael, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Lady D says, I got my coffee, impatiently waiting. There you go. Mary Michael says, prepared for takeoff. Car says 11:40 a.m. arrival time, but car frequently fibs because Mary frequently speeds. Oh, I love you guys. Good morning, Nana. Good to see you. Good to see you. So hope everybody's been having a great weekend so far. I'm finally feeling a bit better here. Hello, Thelma. It's been a rough week. You guys have not seen me online for a while this week. I was really sick. It started a couple weeks ago and I knew there was something up, but went to the doctors. He put me in antibiotics, said everything was infected, my sinuses and everything, and ended up in the ER not yesterday, but the Saturday before. That's why I didn't do a live last Sunday. I was in the ER most of the night because it just takes forever to get seen. And I had a really bad ear infection. So whatever the doctor had given me the week prior had not cleaned out my sinuses and cleared that up, but didn't clean up the ear infection. So I had severe, I couldn't even stand looking at the light on my phone. It was giving me such bad headaches. But anyway, it's almost cleared up there. I'm feeling a lot better. So we're ready to rev up again and jump back into these cases, jump back into the mini reads. Oh, I missed you guys too. It was a boring week. The first 2-3 days I slept. I just stayed in my room with my blinds closed because it was just, the light was giving me such bad headaches. But by Monday night, it started getting better, and it's much better now. So it's still not completely gone, but at least it's now bearable. So thank you for that. I have been trying to pay attention as much as I can to what's been going on, and there's been a lot going on, you guys. I'm going to do a video probably tomorrow and go over everything that I've been lacking on this week as I was getting better. Some stuff going on with the Sebastian Rogers case. Things are going way out of hand there, and I seen more stuff last night. Apparently, Seth is now working with Chris and Katie, or at least with Chris, but they're trying to get Katie on board. I don't know. That is just one cluster F. I don't get it. I still have a lot of questions, but it is what it is. And I guess Seth, I seen a little clip last night that I guess Seth was telling people to F off, and it was like, wow, since he started working with Chris now, he said it, and whoever doesn't like it or something along them lines, don't quote me because I want to watch that clip myself, like the whole thing, to see the context, but it was something along the lines of that they're working together now. It's for Sebastian, to find Sebastian, and whoever doesn't like it can F off. And it's like, whoa. Huh. So I don't know what's going on there. Now, apparently Seth did go to take a polygraph, but fell asleep. Wow. There's information going around that Chris took a lie detector and passed, but I have not seen that at all. I know Nancy Grace set one up, and he didn't go to it. He refused it. Elizabeth, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate you. And welcome to the family. I hope you enjoy your time here, and I appreciate your support. And you got your first set of wings. You will evolve over time to become a full angel the longer that you are a member. So it's good to see you've got your wings. That's a start. So thank you so much, and welcome to the family. Yes, welcome, Elizabeth. The Bryan Kohberger stuff, there's people going, see, I told you, he's innocent. Apparently the defense has this guy, and I've investigated this guy myself. Scout Inquirer, hello, good morning, and big hugs right back from New York. You're only like 5 hours from me. Hopefully I'll get down there this summer. So welcome. Yeah, so everybody is blowing up about this. Oh, they got a specialist of some kind. Just give me a second, you guys. Oh boy. Yes, welcome everybody. So where was I now? Yeah, so everybody's blowing up about this, and it's like, see, he's got a data specialist that's going to say his car wasn't there, all this stuff. Well, do I got news for you? It's another red herring, because I've looked into this guy. He formally, and I'll go over it all tomorrow. I'll touch basically on it today before we start the read. So if you do want to read, feel free to get your requests in now while we're discussing these cases. This guy that they've hired has basically, let me just see what I got here so far. I got all kinds of info on that, on this guy. He was the founder of ZX. It's a company software thingy-majiggy. And it goes back a lot of years, like without getting into everything, because I'm going to be going over this tomorrow. He does cell phone location mapping. Okay. And he's going to say that Bryan Kohberger was nowhere near there. Well, there's a problem with it. The app or whatever it is that he uses, the software, it's shit software. It's no good. He worked for 15 years or whatever for the prosecution. So we know when we see these cases. Okay, Mitch, good morning, my love. And the prosecution brings on their experts for geo-tracing and mapping and cell phone data and car data and all this GPS tracking and stuff like that. They bring in an expert. Well, this is what this guy used to do for the prosecution. And things blew up because he came out with this software, and the software has been proved to be, let me see if I can get this right. I get my glasses on here, you guys. Getting old sucks. Well, I'd have to pull up the article, and I'm not going to do that. But there was a big thing. There's a big write-up about this company, and they had to release a bunch of people that were convicted They had to release them, and apparently this software that he has is shit. It doesn't work. It's not accurate, and it messed up a lot of cases. So he no longer is ever called as an expert now because of the mess ups that he did. The prosecution refuses to use him anymore. And apparently he did it for a lot of years until he came out with his own software and started using that and proclaiming that it was accurate and everything. And it was found out that it was garbage. And this is the software that he is using. So I think the prosecution is going to blow this guy out of the water. I don't think it's anything to worry about. There's also places that they said that he would have been, but I've got information on that that's going to just blow that for this alibi. It's not possible. They say that the tracking that they've done on him puts him west of Moscow, nowhere near the Idaho 4 home. Well, we know this because he shut off his phone, right? That's where he shut off his phone. They say that he never went down that Pullman, Washington highway, which we can prove he did. And because of that, it's not his car that they've caught at the cannabis place, right? Let me just write this down here. So they have him, even though his phone was off, the prosecution, we got a lot of information that we didn't have before. And they've got his car passing by this cannabis shop on the Pullman Moscow highway, that highway that's like 10, 15 minutes from Bryan Kohberger's to the Idaho 4 house. And that main highway, they got him going by there. Anyway, this guy, what's his name? Cy Ray. Anyway, he's saying it's impossible. I've got software that shows it's impossible. Well, his software is shit. And that's why the prosecution no longer uses them. That's why people had to be freed from prison because of his software being unreliable and wrong. And this is the expert that the defense is using. Hello, Marie Burks, and happy birthday. I missed your birthday. Happy belated birthday. I think it was you. It was you or Missy. Like I said, I've been like right off my game for a couple weeks there since, the weather. It's the weather that's doing it. If anybody out there has allergies, and I've also got asthma and COPD, so it just makes it 10 times worse. But allergies this year with the weather, like Monday, it's snowing. We've got like a couple inches of snow. 2 days later, it's 75 degrees out and the sun's out and the snow's melted. And then it's rainy and cold and it's horrible. So it's hitting me bad this year. But Miss Missy was the 11th. You were the 13th. I did say happy birthday to you, sis. Deb's Spirit Moon, I think, was the 14th or 15th. Okay, so it was Missy. I don't see Missy in here yet this morning, so we will say happy belated. I did send her a message on Facebook, so. And Spirit Moon. I haven't seen Spirit Moon in so long. It's crazy. I don't know where she is. She's hiding out somewhere. So we're going to get the cards shuffled up, you guys. So yeah, we'll be going over all this new stuff that's been coming out. Chad Daybell. Oh my gosh. Have you guys been watching the trial? What I did is when I was laying in bed, I've got this thing that you can heat up in the microwave and put it across your eyes and your head. I had that covering my eyes. and just listening to what was going on in court. I had it up on my TV. And oh my gosh, like when he got arrested and was put in the back of the cop car, all he was worried about was giving his daughter all his banking information and what needs to be paid. But he said some things in there like, yeah, I won't be coming back. So move into the house. Like he knew what he was doing, right? Melanie Gibb was on the stand and the defense is going after her big time. I might throughout the week, you guys, if you want, maybe 1 or 2 days out of the week, I'll do it for a day and just put it up and let it run. Hopefully everybody in chat behaves themselves because I won't be able to sit here and just look at the screen for that long. And I've got tons of stuff to do. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe 1 or 2 days this week, I will put up the cover parts of the trial. Oh my gosh, hang on a second, you guys. I think that's my son. No, exact same car as my old car that I gave to my son. I just pulled up out front, but it wasn't him. Exact same car though. Yes, happy belated birthday to everybody. Chad Daybell case. As much as I don't like John Pryor, he's doing a pretty good job, you guys. What do you guys think of how John Pryor is doing? I think he's made some pretty good points. Not that I think that Chad Daybell is not guilty of sin, but he did kind of raise some doubt on some things. Marie Burke says we had our fur baby cremated. She's home and they made a plaque with her paw. Aww. A member for 29 months, over 2 years, Marie. Big hugs for you. It's hard when we lose our beloved pets. But I'm glad that you got her back. Lady D says, yeah, he's holding his own. Like, yeah, and then, oh my gosh, was it Friday? There was a lawyer, it was a lawyer that put in that motion to intervene. We didn't really get a chance to hear his reasoning for that because it's under seal, and we really couldn't hear the first part of what he was saying because his microphone wasn't on, but he's a lawyer. Now, why he wanted to intervene and stop the Daybell trial, I don't know, and I don't know if we'll ever know that, but that lawyer is the same lawyer that East Idaho News hired to fight in the Lori Daybell case for cameras in the courtroom. And he's the one that did this motion to intervene and stop the trial. And he came prepared with a lawyer and everything, and Judge Boyce went off on him. Like, really put him in his place and went off on him. Lady D, hello, my dear. Good to see you. Oh, yeah, he got his butt handed to him on a silver platter. But that lawyer is the same one that fought in the Lori Daybell trial, that East Idaho News. They hired him to fight for cameras in the courtroom. Nana T, good morning. So it was odd to see him there. He got his butt handed to him, and he's going to have to pay all the lawyers, prosecution, court time, everything. Like, in the end there, he just, yes, judge. Okay, judge. But we'll never know, I don't think, why he felt like he could intervene in a case that he was not part of. And he I think had tried to say that the judge was in contempt at one point, because the judge said, "Are you trying to say that I'm in contempt?" Oh my God. I've never seen Judge Boyce pissed off like that. But he was pissed. And he just shut him down and handed him his butt and told him, "That's it, we're done." And wouldn't even let his lawyer speak for him. Yeah, he said something about Pryor asking him for help with something, but then John Pryor never hired him. And he even said that he didn't have the okay from prosecution or defense to file the motion. There was all kinds of spelling errors in his motion. He filed it as a lawyer using his bar number instead of just a citizen. Like, I'm surprised that the judge didn't sanction him further. So I don't know what John Pryor would have asked him for help for. I don't know. It's weird. I'd love to see that motion. But the judge has left it sealed, and he had said it's end of discussion. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know. It's just getting weirder and weirder, and as if it couldn't get any worse, right? Could have held him in contempt of court, yeah. Well, he did say that he was trying to say that the judge was in contempt of court. And he wanted to read through his motion, and the judge was having none of it. It's like, you're not here. The prosecution didn't hire you. The defense didn't hire you. You don't have the okay from the prosecution or defense for this. Everything he filed as a lawyer for the defendant. And it's like, he says, "Oh, that was just because it's an error. It's a template." Like, I've worked in enough law offices. Like, are you kidding me, bud? And then he says, "I did it late at night and I was nervous." I bet you were nervous. Anyway, he uses bar number and everything. And it was like, oh my God, bud. Like, there's something to blow your career right out of the water. Like, who'd want to hire him after that? Right? Miss Missy, there she is. Happy belated birthday, Miss Missy. I know I put it on Facebook. I don't know if you've seen it. And you want me and Nana T. So Missy and Nana T. Black deck, please. They're all together. And my daughter H would like to her from her papa and H. So we'll just say H. What is Papa's first name? Okay, let me scroll back here to Lady D. Thanks for working so hard for us. Thank you. Is that for a read, Lady D? And if it is, did you want the black deck or did you want the message from heaven? If you want the message from heaven, you got to give me a first name of somebody who has crossed over, if that is for a read. Ray, Papa Ray. Yes, Miss Missy was on the 11th. So 10 days ago, yes. And I did put it on Facebook. I said, "Happy, my husband is Mark." So Lady D, you wanted the message from heaven then instead of the black deck? And you want to hear from your husband, Mark? Let me just erase this. Okay. And Missy says, thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody. Where did my... Oh. You put some cream on my hands. My hands are so dry, you guys. We had to put the heat back on. I turned off my heat because it had started warming up, and then and we're supposed to get snow again this Friday. So it's like, what the heck is going on here? Get this rubbed in and I don't like this one. But anyway, it is what it is. Hopefully it's not too sticky. Rub some of that off. All right. Yeah, winter and spring is battling it out. Like I said, on the Monday, it was like we had like a couple inches of snow. And then by Wednesday, it was like 75, 76 degrees out, and all the snow melted. And we could see that most of the winter, it's been wild this winter, you guys. Usually we get a good 6 to 8 feet of snow throughout the winter. And this winter we get a little bit, and then a couple days later it was gone. Then we get a little bit, a couple days later it was gone. Most of the winter I could see the grass. So it's crazy for up here in Canada. For us to have a winter like that, especially northeastern Canada, eastern Ontario. I shouldn't say Canada, because eastern Canada would be TI, New Brunswick and stuff like that, but it's just been wild. Okay, so we're going to get going, you guys. And we're starting with Des, and she wants the black deck. Okay, let's see. Yes, there we go. You got the bear, strength. So let's see what the bear says. The bear symbolizes a strong source of support in times of difficulty and adversity. It may be time for you to stand for your beliefs or your truth. This is all about it's time to start standing up for yourself. Okay? So let's see why that's come out for you. Mama Bear. So let's see why this has come out, what this is about. Why did the strength come out? What is this all about? I forgot this. Wow. Okay. I'm going to take them because they come out. You're supposed to only get 2, but I'm going to take them. Okay, so we got the 3 of Swords. This is healing from heartbreak, trauma, grief, maybe even some depression setting in. So this is why the strength has come out. Like you're going to have to really dig deep this week, because I feel like there's maybe even some more stuff that may be coming out that may be very hurtful. We've got the 9 of Wands in reverse. This is almost like a stalemate, like we're at a standstill. Things aren't moving the way that they should. I just want something over and done with, because it's almost like I've got no fight left. I'm tired of fighting, tired of arguing. I just want things somewhat on an even keel. And we've got the 8 of Cups. This is being stubborn. This is also a fear of abandonment. So these are all falling together. So the strength, this is when you still got 2 more here. The strength coming in, this is like not being able to let go of something. This is having no fight left. And there's still trauma that's being played over and over from this heartbreak. And I don't think that this is going to stop anytime soon. This is also dealing with somebody who's very stubborn, lies and deceit. We've got the Eight of Swords. This is like feeling trapped, and it's in the upright. It's like all these battles and things around you that you want to do something about, but you can't. That's why the Eight of Swords are there, and you're blindfolded to the pole. This is almost like you're feeling trapped. You're feeling isolated, helpless, like wanting to do something, but maybe not even having the strength to do it anymore, because this is like feeling trapped. This is like no fight left. And then we got Judgment. We got Judgment. There's going to be a wake-up call here. So I do feel like there is a wake-up call that is going to be coming that you're going to need this strength for with the bear. This Judgment is what's got me concerned. There's going to be something that happens with this Judgment. And I think it's going to send you into a fizzy. There's going to be a lot of reflecting on things too. It's like, I should have known. I should have known. So when I say that, it's almost like there's been red flags and you've just ignored them all or let them go. It's all leading up. All those little red flags have got to be put together because there's a Judgment coming. And like I said, it's almost like I've got no fight left. I feel like I'm trapped. There's nothing I can really do. I feel helpless. But there's something here that is telling me there's something you can't let go of. But there's also a fear of abandonment there. So maybe that's why you're holding on to something so tight, because the fear of being abandoned again. And I mean, the heartbreak is just, there's some kind of Judgment coming though. There's something that's going to happen. Where I think it's going to make you reflect back on things that have happened, maybe even over the last year. And it's going to be like, it's going to be almost like a aha moment. Like, oh, that's why. Oh, that's why you tried that. Oh, that's why you did this. That's why you did that. It's all going to come to light. And it's almost like you've been broken down over this last little while. Somebody here breaking your spirit, like with this heartbreak. It's just one heartbreak after another. Just when you think things have calm down and on the even keel, something else is going to happen. And those things have happened for a reason. And it's for this final Judgment. And like, I think you're going to be looking back going, oh my God, I should have seen that coming. So let's get a couple more cards to tell us if we're on the right path here. Yeah, somebody's mask is about to fall off. Somebody's mask is about to fall off. This is somebody not showing their true feelings either. So this is somebody like a lot of lying and deceit, just like this Eight of Cups in reverse here. A lot of lies and deceit are going to come to light. A lot of gaslighting and stuff like that also is associated with that card. So like, I never said that, Des. That's not what happened, Des. Like a lot of gaslighting going on too. But I think you're going to have a lot of aha moments like, oh, okay, I should have seen that coming. In the Hammer, this is sabotage. I think there's going to have to be some rebuilding that's going to have to be done once this happens. But I do feel like you've given up the fight. It's like the Nine of Wands, no fight left. You've got to pull yourself out of this. This is why the bear is coming out. It symbolizes a sort of support in times of difficulty, okay? It's time to stand for your beliefs and your truth. And that the bear is strength. You need the strength to go forward with this, because I feel like if you just continue to sit idly by, this final judgment is going to be worse than you could have ever expected. So you really need to be careful, sister, and pay attention to what's going on, because there's a judgment that's coming. Miss Missy, member for 33 months, almost 3 years. Thank you, Missy. I appreciate you. Yes, thank you, Nana. Thank you, Nana. Okay. Let's see what DD is up to. With that being said, let's see what he's up to. Oh, why doesn't that surprise me? Look at the peacock, like puffing himself up and making himself look bigger and better than what he is. You know, like when a peacock feels like they're like a predator's coming towards them, or they're in fear, they puff up all their feathers. Okay, so let's see what it says. You will find great power in focusing on the positive aspects of yourself, that which makes you infinitely unique and beautiful. There is deep wells of untapped inner power in letting go of negativity. Ooh. This is like, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to protect myself, and I'm moving on. There was something that me and you talked about, Des, in that photo that you showed me. I want to see if anything about that comes out. Okay, so what is he up to? What is he up to? The Ace of Wands. Kind of came out sideways. What is it with all these cards today? Kind of came out sideways. But the Ace of Wands is a new beginning. He's ready to start over with somebody. And we've got 4 more here. 3 of Wands. This is a new opportunity and going forward successfully. The Fool. This is new beginnings. This is doing things spontaneously. This is new beginnings. Like he's on his way. Yeah, he's ready to start over. Like he's done. This Ace of Wands. Yep. Knight of Pentacles. This is being very protective and also moving forward with the Knight. It's somebody that's about to take some action. You see that he's also holding the Pentacle. So this is a forward action, something he's going to take some kind of action regarding money, regarding finances. He feels like he's got himself in a position now where he can take back control of his finances. He's going to protect himself at all costs with the Knight of Pentacles. And we got the Empress in reverse. This is like being in everybody's business. And it's going to pay off for him. So he's been in somebody's business, looking into things, doing things really sneaky. And this is what's going to help him pay off. This is going to pay off for him. All the nosiness and sneakiness that he's been doing, it's finally about to pay off for him. This is the Knight of Pentacles. It's out beside the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a forward action, taking control of the finances. You see the Sun is out. He's got things under control now. He knows what he needs to do to protect himself and his finances. The Fool is, these 3 are all new beginnings. He's starting over. It was pretty spontaneous. I think he's made a decision that was really spontaneous. And he's ready for this new adventure with the 3 of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is actually, this is the start. The aces are always the start of something. This is the start for a new beginning for him. Something he's always wanted. Okay, I want to see. I want to get a couple from here. He's done something to really protect his finances. And now he is ready to go forward. He feels like he's got everything protected now, but he's not going to have to worry about the finances. What does all this have to do with? Let's see what this says. The mountains. He's about to climb the mountain. The mountain is also very indicative of somebody who's very stubborn and ready to face the challenge. So whatever challenges he has felt in the most recent, he feels like the challenge isn't there anymore. He's about to climb the mountain. So he's about to go forward with something because he feels like he's very protected also. His finances too are very protected. And the fox, he's going to be very selfish. He's going to be sly. He's been doing things that you may have taken like, oh, that's just him being him. Like, oh, he didn't mean it like that. Or it's almost like, to me, he's been sly. He's been dropping hints, gaining information that you may have felt was with the Empress in reverse here. This is like him gaining information where you think he's just been being nosy or just wanting to know what's going on or seeing what's going on inside the house. There was an ulterior motive to that. He's been sneaky, but he's ready to climb this mountain because he feels like he's protected now. Everything's protected and he's ready to move forward. And he's also moving forward with this new beginning. So he feels like he's got it one over on everybody, that he's protected himself enough that he doesn't have to worry about his finances or anything. He feels like he's got that protected. Okay, so Lady D wants to hear from husband Mark. Let's see what we got for you, Lady D. Oh, the turtle, taking things slow and remaining calm. The turtle I associate with taking things slow, and the turtle also stands for calm. Let's see what it says. The turtle wisdom teaches us about walking our path in peace and sticking to it with determination and serenity. You may be encouraged to take a break in your busy life and look around or look around within you for more grounded, long-lasting solutions. So this is about taking your time, making some kind of decision, staying calm about it. I don't know why I'm feeling this, because this is all about taking your time, making some decisions, right? But I'm also feeling like there is a calm over everything now, where things were either very messed up or a lot of chaos going on. I feel like things have calmed down. If they haven't, they're about to. Things have finally calmed. The waters have calmed. And now it's time is saying, to me, the turtle is slowing down. Slow down, take your time. Let's see what it's about. Is it about making a decision? What is this about? The Hierophant and strength. Okay, so we got the Hierophant in the upright, and we've got number 8, strength in reverse. We'll probably take a couple more cards just so I can get some more information here. So the Hierophant talks about people really wanting to conform to a certain either belief or ethics, something along there. You see, like with the Hierophant, the two people like praying or bowing in front, they hold the keys. He's got like a doll in one hand and a wand in the other. This is almost like the anarchy that I feel. It's almost like conforming. But I don't think you're about to do that. I think you have something going on where you're in a battle with yourself against traditions and what is generally done and what you want to do. And I do think that you're going to follow your own morals and ethics. Now, I don't know if this is so much as a decision that needs to be made. I think it's about just dealing with things in general, because I've got the strength in reverse, which tells me that there's been some self-doubt whether you're doing things the way that they should be done. I don't know if people are seeing some of your choices as a weakness or a lack of courage. So let me get another card, because I almost feel like there's some changes that need to be made, but you're kind of afraid to make them because they go off the beaten path. So it's not the way you would usually do things. And it's almost like, do I go outside the norm and do it my way and have the courage to stand up to people who may think that I'm choosing certain things or doing certain things or not doing certain things because I'm weak? And I feel like it's almost like you've done it their way all this time. It's time now you want to do it your way, or you want to try something different. Like, that's what I'm getting. But I feel like you're insecure in a little bit. Like, do I really want to do this and go against the flow? There's 3 that come out. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. This tells me that there's somebody who is very jealous, somebody who is maybe somebody you look up to. It's a female. She can be very mean at times. We've got the 6 of Cups. This is about memories, making memories, reliving memories, looking back on all the memories. So I don't know if you're looking back on something and saying, okay, I'm not wasting no more time. I'm going to do things differently now. Because I feel like there's been a lot of reflection that you've been going through lately, reflecting back a lot. And I feel like you're ready to make a change here, but you're just not quite there yet to say, this is it, and that's it, end of story. Because I do feel like you're worried about people judging you or your choices. But I feel with the Hierophant, it's like almost like it's time to do for you. See, like, you're the one that's got to live this life. Make choices that suit you, as long as it's not harming anyone else. You know what I mean? See, the Page of Swords. It's time that you take the lead in your own life. You need to take the reins. Whether people want to feel like you're just trying to climb some social circle, or that you're weak for going against, I guess, morals and values that maybe even the family have lived by. This is going outside of the box. And I think it's about time that you did that and stand up for yourself and start making your own decisions. Take your time doing this, though, because the Turtle is telling me to stay calm, slow down, and really make your decisions and go in directions that are going to suit your purposes. Because I do feel like you've been reflecting back on things, wishing that things either would have turned out different or could have if you had done something different. That's what this one is with the 6 of Cups. And because it's farther down the line here with, what do I need to do here? I'm doubting myself. People are saying that I'm insecure, that I'm doing this because because of my insecurities, I'm being weak now. They don't think that I'm really going to do this for myself now. Maybe even people that could be jealous of you, feeling like you're just trying to climb some kind of social ladder. But some of these people are just mean, out and out mean. Do what's going to make you happy, because I feel like when I see the Six of Cups, it's almost like I wish I could go back and change my decision then, because things would be so much different now. But now you have a chance to make decision on your own that's going to change the course of things. Let people say what they're going to say. They're going to say it anyway. And then we got the Page of Swords. People are going to talk. You know what I mean? Keep your energy up. Keep your energy up. Don't let these people get you down. Do what's right for you and in your life. You're the one that's got to live this. And regardless if it goes outside the social norm or not, if this is something that you're comfortable with, who cares what anybody else thinks? I feel like a lot of people have tried to get you to do certain things. And although it may seem practical, it's not practical for you. You got to do things that are practical for you, regardless of what others think. That's what I'm getting. Stay calm, take your time, and go in the direction that you feel is going to best suit you, regardless of what others say, whether it's outside the box or not. This is your life, right? You don't want to keep looking back, because this is looking back, wishing that that you could have changed things. Basically, live every day like it's your last. Okay, and you want to hear from Mark. Mark, do you have a message, please, for Lady D? Husband Mark, do you have a message, please, for Lady D? There's one. Oh, and there's two. Okay, we're going to take we're going to take this one first because you've already seen it. Although you may not understand it now, everything happens for a reason. You see the puzzle pieces finally being put together here. So when I get this, it's almost like there's things that happen with his passing that you don't understand, or things that he did just before his passing that you may not understand. He's letting you know that it happens for a reason, and those puzzle pieces will come together. You will finally understand why certain things happen. I think there's certain things that you still don't understand. He says it's going to all come together. I'm not dead. When I get this is telling me that, not saying he doesn't know that he's passed on. He knows it, but he doesn't feel it. He feels like he's still got a lot of work to do here in the physical world, and he's going to visit often, because he still feels very much alive. So regardless of how he passed and not having the strength to get through this, now he's got the strength. Okay, so he is trying his best to I don't know if I want to say it. He says, I'm going to make things right. So I don't know why that just came out, but I've got it. I've got to say it. He's saying, like, don't worry, I'm going to make it right. So something that he did that he's not proud of, he's trying to make it right. So he's going to do things to try and make this right. He's going to lead you in directions that is going to make this right. He still feels very much alive, and he's still very much around you. He says you just can't feel him, like physically. He's around you. And he is going to help make this right. So whatever that is personal to you. We don't need to know what it's about. But he is trying to help you from the other side to make it right. Mary Michael. Oh, we've got Courtney. And you want to hear from Mike. And we've got Mary Michael. And you want the black deck. Mary Michael. I know how these things go. We don't want to get into a situation like a couple weeks ago. Lady D says, thank you so much, Willie. You're spot on with everything. I'm sending you strength, Lady D. Don't worry what others say or think. Do what is best for you. I just got full body shivers. Do what's best for you. Like, you're the one that's got to live this life, and you don't want to, in another 10 years, look back and say, damn it, I should have followed my gut. I should have taken more time. Like, you have enough with the memories of looking back where, you know, maybe you would have done things differently or whatever. But now's not the time to look back. It's time to look forward. And don't repeat the same mistakes. Okay, Missy wants the black deck. Good. Continue doing that, Lady D. Put yourself first. Okay, Missy, what do we got for Missy? Almost dumped a whole bunch there. Oh, I didn't even get to see what that was. We got the Blue Jay. This is intuition. Okay, let's see what it says. You're encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. I always say that, you guys. Follow your gut. Your head and your heart will always steer you in one direction or the other. Follow your gut. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands and that you are free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore. This is about distancing yourself. This is not only about trusting your gut. This is also about distancing yourself from someone or something. So it's time to distance yourself. Those gut feelings that you've been having are right. You gotta learn to follow your gut. So let's see what this, whoa, that one, whoa, holy crap. Whoa. You guys are getting tons of extra cards today. And when they come out, you guys, I feel they come out for a reason. Even though you're only supposed to get 2, I feel like if they come out for a reason. The 9 of Wands, this is needing time to heal. This is not feeling up to par. So with the intuition, this is about making a change. This is about getting out of a situation. Like, you need to leave. Whatever this is, whatever this situation is, I feel like your gut has been telling you certain things are going to happen or certain things are happening. And this is like, I'm sick of always having to defend myself. But this is also getting over an illness. The King of Cups. The Kings are all about authority. This is somebody who's in a position of authority with the King of Cups. It's a male. It's in the reverse, which tells me that this guy really doesn't give a shit. So if you're dealing with an older man, that this could be father, brother, significant other, potential. This could be boss. This could be somebody at work. This could be in your friend group. This is an older male, so I'm going to say over 40. Very uncaring. He's also very emotional. Like, he can't hide the way he feels. So, like, you would see this guy walking towards you, and just by his face, you'd be able to tell, I want to steer clear of him today, or, oh my God, he's in a good mood today. Very much wears his feelings on the outside of him, but really doesn't care. This in the reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, really doesn't give a shit. I'm in a position where I can tell you how I feel, and you can't do shit to me. So I'm going to tell you, whether it hurts your feelings or not, I'm going to tell you. The Ace of Wands, this is a new beginning. It's time to move on to bigger and better. You got a lot of aces here. Aces are always the beginning of something. With the Ace of Wands, the wands are about taking action regarding something. It's time to take an action. It's time to move on. Start over, a new beginning. Okay, and the Ace of Cups. Cups are about emotions and relationships. So we've got the Ace of Cups here in reverse. with the Ace of Cups, it's almost like um, um, not feeling fulfilled anymore. And you still got one more here. Not feeling fulfilled anymore. Some kind of a loneliness. And the Ace of Cups in reverse is like you felt this in your stomach. So whatever this was that you need a new beginning with, I think you felt it for some time that you just need out of this. I think it's making you even physically sick, maybe getting you anxious, suffering from some kind of depression and stuff. But it's almost like I'm battling this alone and I'm tired of it. I shouldn't have to battle this hard at this stage. And the Knight of Wands, ooh, the Knight of Wands. Okay, so at the other end of the spectrum from the nine is like, this is an abundance of something. Nines are all about abundance. Like it's making you overly sick. There's abundance of battles. There's abundance in having to defend yourself. There's an abundance in like having headaches more often, feeling stressed out more often, maybe even some depression setting in. You know what I mean? It's just like an overload, sensory overload there that you got to get yourself out of this. And I feel like it's almost like I thought things were going to be different this time, but you're still dealing with this King of Cup energy that doesn't give a shit about the way you feel. They're all about themselves. The Ace of Wands is starting over, taking a new adventure. Maybe it's time to walk away from this and start something new. The Ace of Cups right beside two aces. These are about new beginnings, right? Feeling empty, maybe even feeling like you're not appreciated. But I also see some loneliness setting in here too. Trust your intuition on this, because trust your gut. It's telling you the truth. And then we got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands going forward. Again, the Knight is about taking action. So we got the Knight here and we've got the King here. You got to be confident that what you are searching for, you can find. I feel like up to this point you've been settling. And you got to get past the settling aspect. You're worth more than that. So whether this is friends, family, work, extracurricular activities, wherever this is going on, you need to just like, I'm better than this and I deserve better. I think they're also, the Ace of Wands could also be a new opportunity coming. Like you're going to make yourself physically sick. Let's see what else that we can get here. Talking, yeah, some kind of communication. Conversing more, awaiting for a message. So, so you're going to get some kind of message. Could it be this new opportunity? Could be a new opportunity coming to you. So make sure you check your emails and messages, because I feel it's almost connected to that. The Phoenix rising again. Yeah, this is coming back from something that hasn't been working out. Coming back from it. So you're going to bounce back from this. And I think there's something bigger and better waiting for you. The Axe. Okay, time to cut ties. Stopping the pattern. Stopping the pattern. So yeah, I think that there even may be a new opportunity here with the Ace of Wands, but this is going in a new direction also. So listen to your gut, what your gut is telling you. like life shouldn't be a constant battle. And I feel like lately it has been. But I've got intuition here and I've got intuition here. With the Ace of Cups in reverse is intuition also. You're not listening to what your gut's telling you, and you got to start doing that. Okay, my dear? That is for you. Whoops. Okay, Crazy Graham. And you want the black deck. Great. Mary Michael says, just noticed your manicure. It's beautiful. You have the hands of a teenager or college girl. Aw. It's not a manicure, my dear. I'll show you what I put on. Did this yesterday. And it's this here, and it's this purple that I used. See? It's this purple that I used yesterday. I just painted them up. I don't know why, but in the summer, I don't know. I tend to like doing them. I change it up sometimes, but I've got some that have broke on me. They were all a really nice length to do the nail polish, and then this one broke, and it wasn't by giving anybody the bird, but this one broke, and I was just getting ready to trim them all down to the same length so I could paint them nice, because this one's really long compared to the others. I like them just past my tip, so this one I got to cut it down a bit, and some of these, but this one ended up breaking on me, so I didn't want to go bold. So thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, so that was Missy. We're going to do Nana T, and then we're going to take our 5-minute break, you guys. So let's see what we got here for Nana T. Nana T. Uh-oh. Nana T has got the whale. This is, just get it up here, communication. So let's see what it says. You are encouraged to communicate clearly from your heart. Bridge any gaps that are keeping you from connecting deeper with your loved ones. Oh, has there been some arguing? Because I'm right away. As soon as I read that, it's like, oh, there's been some arguing and maybe fighting within the circle. So I don't know if there's been some chaos within the family, some arguing, some not agreeing, but it's all about communication. I feel like somebody's shut down. And I feel like you're holding back also, because the whale talks about being able to communicate exactly what you want to say without feeling like there's going to be some repercussions. So let's take these as they come out. So we got the 6 of Cups, stuck in the past. Stuck in the past, 6 of Cups in reverse. This could also be rehashing things from the past. Like, you know, when you have a discussion with somebody, okay, we'll let it go. It's going to, we're just going to sweep it under the rug. It's been dealt with. Let's not bring it up again, because every time we do, it just rehashes them old arguments, feelings, emotions. I feel like somebody is still stuck in the past there, that no matter how many times they say they're not going to keep bringing up the past, they're going to. And this deals with looking back with a lot of regret and not being able to let it go. So there is definitely somebody here that is looking at the past and can't let it go. We've got the Six of Wands in reverse also. This is telling me that somebody was really disappointed. So I don't know if this is you, but I feel like it is, that you're very disappointed in this person, whoever this is. Whether it's you that can't let this go or whether it's them that can't let it go. It's one of the two of you that can't let the past go, living with a lot of regret, maybe even in denial of things, even though like you can prove. Look at Billy Joe. I seen you break the vase. No, I didn't. You can't deny it. Yes, I can. You know what I mean? Like somebody that's still very much in denial about things. But I feel it's also caused a lot of strife within relationships. With the Six of Wands coming out, I feel like I would just stop arguing about it, because this person is always going to stand their ground and say it wasn't them, they weren't involved, it didn't involve me, I didn't do it, stuff like that. Oh, they're always going to be in denial. And I feel like there's also a lot of regret there. This person just wants everybody to forget about it. And I feel like you're going to be defeated each time. Because the Six of Wands in reverse is like defeat, disappointment, failure. Then we got the Page of Swords. This is leading the way, getting past this, trying to talk things through without bringing up the past. I feel like it's almost like, how can you not see that this is the way we need to go? They can't, because they're still stuck in the past, or you are. That's why this isn't working, because one of you is still stuck in the past. Somebody keeps rehashing the past. And until the past is let go, there's not going to be, it's going to be disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. Even if one says, well, I can let that go. They're not. It's got to be dealt with once and for all, and it's got to be left in the past, because I just see it continuing. Like there's a lull and then it's brought up again, and it's like, here we go again. So any progress that was made is just, it vanishes again. We got the Chariot. The Chariot is in the reverse. When this is in the upright, it's moving forward. The Chariot is in reverse. Chariot in reverse, it's almost like you start doubting yourself. Like, am I the problem, or is this the problem? Like, don't doubt yourself. Stick to your guns. Why is the aggression coming in? Has somebody got aggressive with you, like really aggressive? Because I feel like when you stand your ground, somebody gets very aggressive. So it's almost like you back off, because this person is showing you that aggression. I don't know if you're afraid of them or afraid of what they may do, because I see you kind of, oh, okay, I'm going forward. Oh, okay, I'm backing up. So that's why the Chariot's in reverse. It's like, I want to go full force ahead. I want to leave this all in the past. Let's start new. Let's go forward with the Page of Swords. I know a way that we can do things, or a direction that we should be going in, but then all this comes up again. You know what I mean? And it's almost like for every step forward, there's like 10 steps back. And I see aggression. So I don't know if there is a person or people, because I've got 2 and 2. And I've also got somebody swinging a sword. So I don't know if you're afraid of this person's aggression, or I don't know. I'm seeing somebody just being grabbed. But it's almost like you start doubting yourself, and you shouldn't. And I feel like this person uses the aggression to shut you down. Because I feel like whoever this is over here, there could be 1 or 2 people. I feel like they're afraid of something else coming out. So that's why they shut it down. when you go in a certain direction. I want to see what, hang on. I don't always take one of these, but I am going to. This is almost like a whip, yeah. See? This is conflict. This is the whip. This is conflict. Pain and abuse with this aggression. So I don't know if somebody is threatening you financially or physically, but I feel like there's somebody that's trying to get you to do things maybe that you don't even want to do, that you don't agree with, that you want to go in a different direction. But this person is keeping you at a stalemate. And I feel like there's some aggression here, which is leading to self-doubt with you. It's like, oh my God, is this worth it? Do I go forward? Do I not? And I've got the whip. The whip here is conflict, abuse, pain, physical. Like nobody has a right to put their hands on you or to make you feel like you are not safe. And if somebody's making you feel like that, you need to get the hell away from that person. Like totally. Goodbye. It's never deal with them again. Like difference of opinions are one thing, but having somebody either worried or put in a situation where they got a fear for either their safety or, this can even be financial. Like I can't even get away. I can't afford to go out on my own. Stuff like that to control somebody. Like you got to get away from that and have faith that you can do this. A coffee cup. Feeling uplifted in friendship. You got to talk to somebody about this. This is about, we got the whale with the communication, and the coffee cup is spilling the tea, talking to somebody about it that may be in a position to be able to help you with this situation. Ascending. Yep, transcending obstacles, learning new phases, and preparing yourself. So I do feel like don't let anybody treat you like this, because your thoughts and what you want matters too. I just feel like this aggression part is what's bothering me. This kind of bothers me a bit, but me, myself too, I go back to the past sometimes and bring shit up I shouldn't, which just causes maybe some more problems. But there's somebody here, whether it's you or the two people you're dealing with, they keep bringing up the past. Nothing is going to change or go forward or until that is dealt with and put to rest once and for all, never to be brought up again. But I also feel like there's somebody here that's worried about something else coming out that maybe only you know. That's what they're afraid. So are they trying to make others think a certain way of you? So if you ever do bring this out, they won't believe you. Right? And this is why you're doubting. And it's almost like one step forward, 10 steps back. So be very careful with this situation. Sometimes it's better just to walk away than to be right and just leave it be. Leave that person be or persons be. But definitely talk to somebody if you need help with moving on, because I do believe that there's somebody there that can help you with that and make sure that it's done safely for you. Stick with those who love and care about you, aren't trying to keep you in the friggin' past. Past is the past. The past is past for a reason. Could somebody please put up the instructions for mini reads for Penny Danforth? And welcome, Penny. Welcome to the madness. Welcome to the channel. Okay, you guys, we're going to take a 5-minute break. So if you do need to go potty, need to grab yourself something to drink, go ahead and go do that. And when we come back, we will start up again with the mini reads. So if you do want a mini read, please try and get it in during the break, because after the break, I will not be taking any more. I'm doing okay. My throat's starting to get sore again. And I got to put my eardrops and everything in too. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to do that now during the break. So give me a few, you guys. We'll take a 5-minute break, and then when we come back, we will start back up with the reads. Okay, hello everybody. Nobody put the instructions up for you, Penny. Penny, if it's a $20 super chat, you get a card from here. Supposed to get 2 from here, but everybody's been getting a whole bunch. And then you can either get the black deck to give you more information on your read, or you can get a message from heaven. So you can choose the black deck or a message from heaven from somebody who has passed away, and I would need a name. Oh, Lady D, thank you, Lady D. And Courtney, thank you. I don't know where sister is, but I'm trying to get myself situated here, you guys. I got a thing for my back. I'm falling apart. I keep telling my doctor, just take me to the vet and have me put down. And he laughs. Oh, Des is driving. Okay. Oh, so I made myself a tea with some honey in it. That's supposed to be good because my throat is really starting to bother me. Ooh, I can taste the honey in that one. I put a little bit too much, but that's okay. Okay, so who do we have up next? We have H up next. I think I've got myself situated here. So we do have H up next, and H wants to hear from Papa Ray. From Papa Ray. Okay, H. Good news. You got the turkey. H, you got the turkey. Good news. Okay, so you may soon receive an important but very unexpected gift. Accept this with deep respect. So somebody is going to give you something, and this is going to come from their heart. Like this is going to be something that you're given that really means something to this person. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help you open doors and grow. A lot of things will change for the better. So a lot of good changes are about to come. But I do feel there's one person in particular that's going to give you something that has a really deep meaning to it. Okay, so let's see what this is about. Ooh, there's one. I thought they were going to flip, but they didn't. There's two. So this is the second one. So let's see. We'll take them in the order they came out. 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. This is like a refusing to change. Because in the upright, this is moving away from trauma, transition, like in better days coming type thing. But I could look at this. You can see like the rain coming down, the troubles in front of you, the 6 of Swords. So this could also be a transition that's about to happen. That's not going to go as smooth as you thought. This is also a very slow healing. So I don't know if there's something that has happened with loved ones, but you're having a hard time getting past it is what I'm seeing with this. It's like, even though I try and think about the good times, it just keeps coming back to the same thing that makes me sad. So there is going to, even though there's good news here, this person may even be giving you something that's going to remind you of better days. 10 of Cups. And this is a great one to get. The 10 of Cups. See this? Find me happy. So I do think that there's going to be a transition that happens here with you, even though that this good news, like I feel like somebody's going to give you something. And even though that it's going to bring some sadness, it's going to bring some great joy because you know it's coming from their heart and they really wanted you to have this to remind you of them. The bumpy transition, it's like time, they say time heals everything. I don't believe it, because it's 30 years now since I lost my hubby, and it's still like it was yesterday. I have not healed from it. But they do say time heals most things. I think that you're going to go through a rocky transition with that, especially when you receive this gift. But I do feel like you're going to get through it, and you're going to finally understand. It's almost like, this is how much I love you. You may not have known it in the past, but you're going to know it by this. And then you got the 10 of Cups that comes out with that also. That's like happy endings. This is a happy family reunions, finally people coming together. So there might have been something that happens. Is there going to be a family get together? Is something going to happen with some people in your life that are finally all of a sudden just going to let bygones be bygones, get along? But I also feel like whatever this is that's given to you, you're going to cherish this forever. It's something that you know, as we go through life, you lose things here and there. And like when you get my age, I don't know how old you are, maybe you are my age, we look back and we say, man, I wanted to keep that forever and I lost it. This is going to be something that you keep forever. Like, it's going to be a priority no matter where you move, where you go. You're going to have this with you. That's how much it's going to mean to you. I think it's going to also answer a lot of questions for you, whatever that means. Let's see. Let me get another one from here. There's also some good news. So is that wrapped up in this? I don't know. This could be something totally different than this. But whoops, that one wasn't from your shuffle. I don't know when that was from, but it was flipped over in the deck. This could be something totally different, but at least it's good news. You don't have to worry about something bad news coming. At least there's good news. So let's see if we can get something else here. Oh, I got 1,000 steps. Huh. Tells you how much I've been moving around, eh? Not much. But my watch just beeped to tell me I've got 1,000 steps in today so far. That was me. Let me just get these back. There we go. And we got this one also, the mountains. Remember what I said about here? It's going to be like a bumpy transition. Look at, there may be still mountains that you need to climb, hurdles that you need to get over, but everything is going to work out. You're stubborn that way. Garden. Yeah. See how everybody's gathered in the garden. I think it's a peaceful time is coming for you. I don't know if you've been worried about a lot of things lately. This could be the good news. With this garden card coming out. Everybody getting along. Maybe seeing people that you haven't seen for a long time, finally coming back together, and working together. But I also feel with the garden, this is new things. Like, you know, every year when your garden blooms, there's new things to be seen. I feel like there's a lot of new things that are coming your way. Maybe things you haven't even tried before. But things are going to transition. Even though you've got a little bit of a bump here with the Six of Swords in reverse and the mountains that you still need to climb, I feel like you're going to climb that no problem. Like you're going to come out on the other side really good. Okay? So take things as they come. There's good things coming. Even though there's some little bumps in the road, it's going to work out fine. We've got it here with the 10 of Cups. The 10s are all about things finally coming to a completion, right? And whatever this is that you're going to be given, this is something that you're going to cherish and love and hold on to for a lifetime. So that is for you. Oh, we need Papa Ray. A message from Papa Ray. I'm so used to everybody wanting the black deck. I'm sorry. So, Papa Ray, do you have a message, please, for H? I wish I told you more often how much I love you. Now, I don't know if he was the type of man that expresses emotions freely, but I'm getting from him, you were my favorite then, you're my favorite now. So you were his favorite. You were his favorite. It's almost like his heart belonged to you. You see the big tree with the heart. He's sending you all his love. And he wished he could. I'm almost feeling, is Papa leaving you something? Is this something maybe from Papa that's going to have some kind of meaning to it? This could be what this is. You could be, I don't know when he passed away, but I feel like this could be connected to whatever this is that you've gotten or are going to get. But he's letting you know that he loves you dearly, that you were his favorite. So if you didn't know that, you know now. And he's just wishing that he would have had more time with you. So that's for you, H. We got Courtney up. Penny says, thanks for telling me. You're welcome, Penny. Courtney, and Courtney wants to hear from Mike. Oh. You're welcome, Missy. Courtney wants to hear from Mike. What have we got for Courtney? I got a hair in my mouth. Oh. The joys of having long hair. They're not in my eyes, they're in my mouth. Or they're getting stuck under me while I'm trying to sleep. There we go. Oh, you got two. First one, the dolphin, peace. Second one, decisive action. Oh. So right away, I'm telling you that there's something that you need to do for your own peace of mind. Even though it may not be a good decision or a decision that you would usually, this is a decision. Sorry, you guys. My slipper was coming off. But for peace, I feel like there's something that you're going to have to do. And you're going to be have to be very, no, I'm not thinking about it. This is what's got to happen. So the dolphin, a gentle nature of the dolphin reminds you to look for the good in everyone and strive to bring peace to your life and those around you. Trust your instincts and intuition rather than overthinking things. Okay, and the antelope, decisive action. You are being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action toward making your dreams a reality. You have a door in front of you and a door behind you. Trust your instincts. This is about making a decision. As soon as it's a door behind you and a door in front of you, there's a decision you need to make. I feel like you're being, how do you say that? Guilted into something. It's like, I really don't want to say that or do that or decide that or make that choice. I feel like somebody's trying to guilt you into doing something. But with the dolphin, this is like trying to look at the good in people, even though you know maybe their intentions aren't so good. So we got one that's come out. Let's see if we can get another one. Like you're going to have to be very firm in your decision, whatever this decision is that you make. So people don't walk all over you. There we go. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, this is about following your heart. Okay. So the Knight's about taking action, following your heart. Over here too, it says you need to make a decisive action. This is an action card. The Knight is all about action, taking action on something. You see the hearts coming out of the cup. The cup is emotions and relationships. So this is going to have to do with your emotions in some kind of a relationship. We've got the 10 of Swords. This is overcoming mistrust. See how the lightning and it's raining in the dark clouds. The swords are upside down. I feel like there's been a wrong done by somebody. And I do feel like this is in a relationship, a very close relationship. Somebody has done you wrong. This could be even cheating. Somebody lying or cheating. And you have to make a decision whether you're going to stay or go. This is what I'm getting from this. It's like, can I forgive them and move on? Like, I really care about this person. Can I move on? Can I go forward with this person, knowing about the mistrust? Like, do I follow my heart? Like, to me, you're a very sensitive person. But this is the decisive action you have to take. You have to, and you've got to ask yourself, if I decide to forgive and move forward, can I leave it in the past? Because that's sometimes where there's some problems that are going to come in, that it's always going to be brought up. It's always going to be in the back of your mind. And this is trying to overcome it. Look at this card. Look at the swords. Like, whatever this is that this person did has really broken you. And it's almost like sometimes, you know, that feeling you can get, fight or flight. It's either I'm going to stay here, I'm going to fight for it, or I'm just going to take off from it and get as far away from it as I can. I feel like that's almost the kind of scenario that you're in right now. It's like, do I fight or do I flight? You're going to really have to think long and hard, I think, about this decision. No matter how much you love someone, if you can't trust them or let things go and forgive and forget, then don't go forward, because it's going to be a constant battle, right? Let's see. I'm going to take an extra card or two because you do want the talking to heaven, message from heaven. So, yeah. Okay, this is all about love and flattery, and about happiness, joy and happiness. Make sure that somebody's just not charming you either. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to weigh your odds about how this person is as a person. Is this something that you feel they've learned their lesson and they won't do again? Because I got here too that this person can be very charming, which could lead to problems down the road too. Because if they just charm their way out of situations over and over without change, you can't continue to do the same things and expect different results. You know what I mean? So I think this is something that you are really going to have to really think over, and your decision is going to have to be something that you're going to have to be able to say, I can live with this. Regardless of how much love I have for you, I can't move forward because I can't trust you no more because of this. Or I can let this go and move forward, but I'm going to be really watching you. You know what I mean? There's a decision there that you have to make, but you have to take some kind of action regarding this. It can't just be, oh, okay, you know, whatever, and go on our merry way. You know, like, you're going to have to be firm with this. And this is something that's unacceptable, and you will not accept it. But I do think that you're going to have to take some time to get over this, because I think it's still too soon to make a decision right now. I think you really need to think this through before making a decision, and be honest with yourself. It doesn't matter if you're honest with other people regarding this. Be honest with yourself, because if you really truly can't put this in the past and know 100%, like, you get in an argument with this person and it's not going to be brought up. You know what I mean? If you can't say that, then you've got to move past it, because it's going to constantly be brought up, and it's constantly going to be a thorn. So take your time, my dear, and really think about it. To me, once trust's broken, that's it. I'm done. So, Mike, do you have a message, please, for Courtney? Message, please, for Courtney. We've got 2. Let's take them one by one. We'll be together again. He's going to be on the other side welcoming you. He's also got somebody younger. So this is going to be somebody younger than you and him that he's going to have with him. And I'm not going to say that it's because they're more important. They're equally important to you. So Mike and this younger person are both going to be there to greet you and meet you and welcome you to the other side when it's your time to go. He's letting you know that's when we'll be together again. There's no time where I am. Time is only on earth. And look at, he's sending you all his love. He wants you to make the most of your time while you're here on earth. Make sure that you're doing things that make you happy. Okay? Take the time, relax, think things through. But he is sending you all his love too with the red rose there. And he will be there to welcome you. He's going to be there with the younger person to welcome you to the other side when it's your time to go. Okay, Courtney, that was for you. And he says, I maybe will the next time you do one. I do them every Sunday morning, Penny. I didn't do them last week because I was not well. I'd spent the night at the hospital the night before. Didn't even get home until 6:30 in the morning, 6:30, something like that. So there was no way I could do them last weekend. And I took this week to really recuperate and give my body a rest. So every Sunday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern, we do the mini reads. But thank you for coming and stopping in. I appreciate you. Courtney says, although I try not to show my sensitivity, yeah. I'm the same way sometimes, because sometimes people take that as a weakness and that they can slither in there. Sometimes it doesn't pay to be sensitive. Okay, we've got Mary Michael. Let's see, Mary Michael. Metamorphosis. So pay attention to the areas in your life or personality that are in need of profound change or transformation. You're about to enter a phase of expansion and growth, which will be highly beneficial for your future. Metamorphosis. Let me just you wanted the black deck, right? So there's things that you're going to have to pay attention to, Mary Michael. Penny says, sorry you were sick. Hope you feel better. Yes, I am feeling better. It was a deep lower ear infection, and it was like setting me off balance and everything. It was horrible. The headaches and migraines it gave me, it was horrible, but I am feeling much better. Thank you. Okay, Mary Michael, let's see what is going on here. Pay attention to the areas in your life personality that are in need of profound change or transformation. The Six of Wands, victory, triumph. This is a success. And the sixes are all about growth. Wands are about taking action on something. Who's Kathy? Mary Michael. I'm getting Kathy for some reason. Who is Kathy? And there's a bunch more. So we're going to take them as they come out. But I'm getting a Kathy with this. The Six of Wands. The sixes are about growth. So that could be the change and the transformation that's coming. There's going to be some kind of celebration, but I feel like you're finally going to get what you wanted, because this is a celebration, and a triumph over something. We've also got the Three of Cups. This is, again, joy and a celebration. The threes are about connecting. So things finally coming together. There's going to be a lot of joy at this. So finally somebody's going to be happy, and I feel it's you. And this is a profound change. So something that you were not expecting at all. With the Six of Wands and the Three of Cups, this is a victory. And this is like a celebration. This is also a celebration. And the Three of Cups is also celebrating. Finally, things coming to some kind of conclusion, some kind of end, or something finally happening that you wanted. The Ace of Wands, yeah, it's a new beginning. It's time to start over. This is a new beginning. So there's a new beginning coming. I think finally, I know that there's been a lot of turmoil lately with you in your life, the people around you causing so much turmoil and chaos. But I feel like there's something major about to change here. I've got a celebration here, or you're about to celebrate something changing, a new beginning. The aces are always a new beginning, and the wands is about because of the actions you've taken, there's going to be something new. You're going to celebrate this. The Nine of Pentacles. But be careful, because there's somebody still lurking that has some bad intentions, but this can also mean a bad investment. So you may be very happy with something, but it's going to turn out to be a bad investment. Oh my gosh, come on. Like, can't this get better for at least a week? Because then we got the Queen of Wands in reverse. The Queen is very catty. She's very sneaky. And I feel like she's going to be very catty. I told you. You didn't listen, and I told you. So there's like a celebration here for something good that's happening. Something that, this is something new. I don't know if it was unexpected, or is this something that you've been working towards and finally is going to happen. But then the Nine of Pentacles come in, and it's going to be that you made a bad investment. So you either trusted somebody when you shouldn't have, you got something that you shouldn't have, that you should have known wasn't going to be good for you. I don't know. And there's going to be a lack of funds, but somebody's going to deceive you for this to happen. So I know that you were thinking about moving. Be careful. If you're buying a new house or something, somebody's deceiving you. And it's going to be a very bad investment that you make. So look into everything. Make sure, especially if this is a house, make sure you get an inspection, because somebody is failing to tell you certain things. They're deceiving you, and you're not going to have the funds to make it right. It's going to be a bad investment. And then the Queen of Wands, somebody very overbearing, somebody that's very catty. She's in reverse. So it's like taking your happiness away almost. It's like just when things start going good. Why doesn't that surprise me? Okay. If this is a woman that you're buying a house off of, don't trust her. Or whatever this is. If this is you buying a house, because I know you said you wanted to move. Whatever this is, be very careful, because you're being deceived. It's going to be a bad investment. Okay, and you did want the black deck. Okay, let's go. Camera. Yeah. Learning from past mistakes. You're about to make the same mistake that you've made before. And the Chaser. And we got the Chaser. The Chaser is a codependent relationship and fear of abandonment issues. So I don't know if you're afraid of, like, if I don't get this now, I'm going to lose it. But it's like, this is learning from past mistakes. You should learn from past mistakes. So I don't know if you made a bad investment before and it turned out to be a nightmare, and then it's so expensive you can't afford to either fix, replace, or move, whatever that is. It's going to happen again if you don't do your due diligence here. And this woman, I feel, is connected to this bad investment. But I feel like something happens new here where there's a big celebration, things finally coming together, a new beginning, and then to find out it's a bad investment. Or you shouldn't have trusted these people. It was too good to be true. This is something too good to be true. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Bad investment, something too good to be true. And you should have known it because it's happened before with the camera. Girl, be careful. Really do due diligence, that's for sure. But things are going to lighten up for a bit. Now, is it because they want you to make this bad investment, and then once the investment is made, then things just go haywire again? I don't know. Mary Michael, I would like at least 1 week where you get a decent read, that things are going to be calm for a while. I have a friend. Yeah, I was getting Kathy. I have a friend named Kathy. Success, get what I wanted. I may faint. Would love, love, love to be happy. Never had a read like this before. I'm ready for a brand new start. Yes, but be very careful because there's going to be a bad investment. If you don't do your due diligence, there is going to be repercussions. So if your friend, because I got the name Kathy, so I don't know if Kathy is trying to warn you about this bad investment, and you're just taking it maybe as, oh, she just is jealous a little bit. No, pay attention to her. Lady D says, did you get the picture on your email? I haven't checked my email in over a week. Let me check it right now. Lady D, you got your shirt? Lady D. Oh, I love it. Welcome to the Shit Show t-shirt that Lady D got. Lady D, awesome. I love it. I love it, love it, love it on you. I'm glad you got it. I would show it, but it would show your email and everything. So I'm not going to post it here, but I will post it if you give me the okay. I will download the picture and then I can post it without having all your information there. I can do that or bring it up in my next live. Molly, hello. Hello, hello, Molly. Welcome. So yes, Lady D, let me know. Go ahead and post it. Okay, so what I'll do is I will download it. Let me just make myself a note here. So I will download the picture so it's separate from your email. And I will show it in tomorrow's live. Actually, I could probably do it right now. Hang on a sec. I gotta get back to my email. Hang on. Download. There we go. Okay. Here we go. I will share it with you guys. There we go. There's Lady D in her Welcome to the Shit Show t-shirt that she got. So thank you very much for your support, Lady D. I love this. Welcome to the Shit Show. Like, come on, you guys, these cases that we are following. Oh my gosh. So this is the trial version. I have a support section where you can buy the support merch, and I also got the trial coverage version, and this is from the trial section. Welcome to the Shit Show. So thank you so much, Lady D. I hope I don't get knocked for that gun in the background, but oh well, it is what it is. I wish I could have one of them and behind my bed at times, I'm telling you. Well, that was short-lived glory, wasn't it? Can't move right about now, though. Would love to have a really good read someday. Yes, an in-depth one. Oh, thank you, Lady D. Thank you. And my heating pad just went off for some reason. And Penny says, nice. Yes, they come in a variety of different colors, you guys. All kinds of sizes, colors. You can get the shirts, the hoodies, the sweatshirts, you name it, you can get it. Molly, if you would like to put in a $20 US super chat, you can get a mini read. And the mini reads are just whatever comes out for you. It's whoever has, your ancestors, your loved ones who have passed away. They send you messages. Like we know, when our loved ones pass away, don't forget they can see everything. So when you get up from that table and you walk out and you go home, whatever happens at that table, your loved ones still see it. We don't. So what happens in these mini reads is your loved ones give you information that they think is the most important for you to know at this time. It's protection for you. It's, letting you know, like, oh God, like, have you been wondering about, should I make this purchase? They could come through and say, So we don't ask questions. There are times that sometimes I will ask you a question because of something I'm getting. But generally it's whatever they feel you need to know at this moment. And then you can either get a card from the black deck, a few cards that help clarify things in your read, or you can get a message from heaven from a loved one who's passed away. It's the black or this. It's not both. But then you do get the full mini read. Okay. And it's a $20 US super chat. Okay. Crazy Graham. Crazy Graham. Let's see what we got for Crazy Graham. And if you do want one, get it in right now, please, because once I'm done Crazy Graham, that will be the last read for the day. So anybody that does want one, get one in before the end of Crazy Graham's read, or we will be closing up shop. And crazy, that's too many. I'm going to take these two, but there was about 5 more that fell out. So we got the Dragonfly, adaptability, and we've got the Dragon, which is passion, which is good because you got Dragon here, Dragonfly, and Dragon here. So these obviously connected for a reason. So the Dragonfly is a symbol of light and change. So changes are coming. It is reminding you to bring a bit more lightness and joy into your life in order to bring about the changes need to reach your full potential. Okay, and then we got the Dragon, which is passion. The Dragon is a reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. Oh, spicy, Crazy Graham. It's also a symbol of passion and fire. You're being asked to practice self-control and be cautious. Ooh, so your passion doesn't lead you to trouble. So you got a dragon here with Dragonfly. See that? And you got a dragon here. And it's the year of the dragon. This year, you guys, is the year of the dragon. So, okay, how's that? Okay, so changes are coming, but you're going to have to be very careful and cautious so it doesn't get you into trouble. Now, trouble could be a lot of different things, financial, personal troubles, everything, right? So changes about to come. We've got the star. The first one I see here is the star. Yeah, so reaching your full potential, and we've got the star in the upright. And we've got the Knight of Swords in the upright, which is both great, especially with this coming out in the year of the dragon. So the star is talking about hope and faith, rejuvenation, things finally coming. I want to put my... How can I do this? I'm not giving anyway. Let's just do this because her boobies are showing. The star, they're cartoons, but still. I don't want to get demonetized. I think that there is some things that are about to change around you that are going to allow you to finally make changes that you've always wanted to make. I don't know if over the last while you may have been reluctant for certain changes, but now that somebody else is bringing something forward, that opens the door wide for you to say, well, hey, I've been thinking about this for a long time, and this is something I really want to go forth with, okay? The Knight of Swords, this is somebody who's impatient. Like, they're going full force ahead, full steam ahead. The only problem I see with this Knight of Swords and going full force with this is the Knight of Swords is very impatient. You're going to have to be patient with this. Take your time, slow down, because if things aren't done properly or done within the means that you can do them, it could end badly. So you're going to have to slow down a bit with this. Take your time, go over everything, cross every T, read every piece of fine print. Ooh. Man, this is a man husband. So this is going to involve having this man on your side. This could be a husband. This could be a male that is involved with things coming forward. And we've got a ring. This is a promise. This is a promise. So I feel like whoever this male is can be trusted. There's a promise that's being made. I feel like he's the type of person that if he makes a commitment, it's solid. You can rely on him. Even though he may have been flaky in the past, I feel with this, he's going to be your best ally, your best go-to, the one that's going to help you with any bumps in the road that may come. And I also think he's going to keep you on track and within your means. So I'm anxious, Crazy Graham, to see what this is going to be all about. But there are some changes coming. And I think they're going to be, you know, when people tend to change things, they go through rough periods in this. I think this is all going to be lighthearted. I feel like it's going to go smoothly, this change that's coming. Just slow down. Slow down. Slow it down. I know that sometimes we want things like this. This is something that you're going to want to invest a lot of your time and energy into and really think things through. Okay. And practicing the self-control with the dragon so things don't go bad. Okay. And it's not going to be on any part of this guy. I think this guy is going to help you slow things down a bit and going to keep things on track. And this person can be trusted. So we can't say that a lot of times in our life. Like, I totally trust this person. This person can be totally trusted. He's got your best interests at heart. Okay. Even though he may be a pain in the butt sometimes and maybe not doing things as quickly as you would like them to be done, he's doing that for a reason, and it's with your best interests at heart. Molly, I got you. Now, Molly, did you want the black deck or did you want a message from heaven? So you can, okay, the black deck. That's okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. So Molly is going to be the last one, you guys. Let's see what we got for Molly. Let's see what we got for you. Peace. The dolphin. We've already had this once today. The gentle nature of the dolphin reminds you to look for the good in everyone and strive to bring peace to your life and those around you. Trust your instincts and intuition instead of overthinking. So you must be an overthinker, Molly. Sometimes overthinking things is just as bad as not thinking at all, right? Because anyway, we're going to see what comes out. I don't want to say too much more, but let's see what comes out. So what's this about? But I do see finally some peace coming into your life. Things calming down a bit. Water, the dolphin is associated with water. Water is always calmness, peace, tranquility. We got the Seven of Cups too. Okay, we got the Seven of Cups. Opportunities, some opportunities coming your way with the Seven of Cups. So with this, we got the dolphin. Dolphin is water, right? Water is peace, tranquility. I don't see very rough waters here. So there's some kind of calmness that is about to come into focus, which brings the peace. I feel like too, though, you're going to have to overlook some things that may not be easily overlooked. With the Seven of Cups, this is opportunities and decisions that need to be made. And we've got the Lovers. This is a partnership. I've said, look at, why do they put the boobies like that? Anyway, so this is a partnership. It's a Lovers card. This is some kind of partnership. So I don't know if this is a new relationship or this isn't thinking about exiting a relationship. I almost feel like it's neither, because this is an entry, this is an exit. I'm almost feeling like you're in the middle, like not really sure at this time which way to go. And it's like with the dolphin, overlooking things is good if you're trying to put things in the past and move forward, but also overlooking things could be very bad, because if you tend to not look at the red flags that are being shown to you, it's going to end in disaster. You're going to be heartbroken. So I almost feel like you got to, even though this says to get peace for yourself, I think this is finding peace for yourself. I think that you have to deal with this head on. Like you see, like all the questions that are still there with all these different things. I think there's still a lot of unanswered questions for you. And I think that you need the answers to those questions before you make a decision whether you're going to stay in this relationship or if you're going to leave it. The Lovers coming out tells me that there is a partner, a romantic partnership there. I want another one. You got two more. We got the Six of Wands in reverse. This is almost feeling like defeated. No matter what I try, I'm defeated. So I don't know if this has been ongoing with this relationship, but this is somebody who could potentially totally rip your heart apart. With the Six of Wands in reverse, it's almost like there's been a disappointment, feeling like somebody's failed you, and you're almost feeling like you've been defeated. Like, how can I continue to go forward? And then we got the Magician. Things being an illusion, things not being what they're shown to be. So when I get the Magician, like it's almost like have you really questioned this relationship the whole time? Because it's almost like somebody is giving you an illusion. Things aren't really what they seem. Somebody who's very much out of touch. So I don't know if he disappears for times. But I feel like there's some trickery going on here too. Somebody's trying to make you believe something that maybe not be true. Be very careful with this relationship, whether it's a friend, a lover, a foe. Be very careful. because I feel like there's some things that are being said and done that aren't so. It's an illusion they're trying to create. Sometimes, like with the dolphin, it's you want peace for yourself, right? You want that peace of mind. But it also says here, look for the good. But if there's more bad than there is good, sometimes it's not worth the fight. I say sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. If there's a lot of trickery, a lot of illusions being created for you to think that this person is one way when they're not. And then when you find out about it, it just causes more questions than answers. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like you still don't have a lot of answers to a lot of questions that you need before you make a decision on this relationship, whether you're going to stay in this relationship or you're going to leave it. Oh, there's one. There's two. A date. This is meeting somebody new. But this can also be, I know there's a man shown on here, but this can also mean like set a date. Like if we can't get things worked out by this date, I gotta get out of this and away from this for my own peace of mind. Twin flames. This is trying to bring things back into balance. Twin flames. This is like a really deep, usually connection with somebody. Like you really love this person or care about this person. But it's also about trying to bring, especially with the twin flames, bringing that into balance. And I feel like things aren't in balance. I feel like you need to set a time frame, because I do feel with the Six of Wands and the Magician being in reverse, I feel like every time you feel like you've got what you need to make a decision, there's more questions that come up. So really take your time on this. And I do believe in, looking for the good in people and trying to let go of some of maybe their bad qualities. But if those bad qualities are going to terribly affect your life, maybe it's something that is not, the juice is not worth the squeeze. Especially if they're trying to trick you into believing certain stuff that isn't true, creating illusions. You know what I mean? So just be careful of that. Because this is the type of person that needs you more than you need them. For whatever reason that may be. Okay, let me see. Black deck, yes. Molly says yes. What's this? I feel like it may be a relationship with my dad. He is passed. I've been trying to be more intuitive. No, this is somebody here. This is somebody that's still here in the physical world. I'm married, but my husband and I do have a good relationship, and he's very supportive. Well, there's another person here that is giving the illusion of something that they're not. That's all I can say there. That's up to you to take and put towards wherever you think it fits. I don't know your situation, but I do know that there is somebody who's very much trying to, get that connection with you and wanting a connection with you, but they're tricking you into believing something that's not true. There's a lot of illusions here. So just be careful. Just be careful. It will come, Molly. It will come. I've had a lot of people in here. I think Des is still in here and that, people have said, you know what, that didn't make any damn sense to me, Willow. It made no sense. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who it applies to. And then the following week or a week or two down the line, because this is either happening or it's coming. A week or two down the line, they go, oh my gosh, Willow, I went back and I watched that that mini read, and it all makes sense now. These are your loved ones on the other side. This could be your dad. It could be friends. It could be other family members. Whoever has passed that you had a connection to, that's giving you this information. They're giving you this information for a reason. So take your time, my dear. Don't stress about it. It's going to come to you. And let me know. Let me know. Yes, that's what I'm going to do right now because my head is starting to pound because of the light. Actually, the sun actually came out about 15, 20 minutes ago. And I am getting a headache. So I'm going to go back and lay down with my heating pad on the back of my neck and under my ears. I know it sounds crazy, but it helps. And maybe the thing on my eyes again and just try and get rid of this. So, but thank you, Mary Michael. Thank you, thank you. Well, I'm glad you got to catch a live too, Molly. I believe that. Thank you very much. I'm glad to catch you live. We're here every Sunday, 11:30 a.m. for the mini reads. Okay, so with that being said, thank you, Molly. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you, you guys, for the well wishes. Thank you. And have a great evening. Yes, it's 1:45 in the afternoon here for me. So yes, I'm going to wrap it up, you guys. Get this put away for today. Willow, get better. Norma, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And with that being said, you guys, I'm going to end it like I always do. Thank you, mods. You guys are awesome. Thank you, all yous, for coming in. Let me know. Give it some time. If your read didn't make sense right today, give it some time. It will. Kate Bell says, have a good day, everybody. Yes. So, with that being said, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.